It's the Locked On NFL podcast now on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel. Great daily content coming your way. Great daily content on the Peacock and Williamson podcast and Locked On 49ers for that matter. Our guy Brian Peacock, the OG host of the Locked On NFL podcast, joins us and breaking down probably the most thrilling matchup of Sunday. The 49ers rallying past the Rams and clinching their spot in the postseason, the 6th seed overall, 27-24. Jimmy Garoppolo finding Jawan Jennings in regulation to send that thing to overtime. And then Robbie Gould kicking the game-winning go-ahead field goal. Matthew Stafford through the game-sealing pick. Brian, what a win for the 49ers. They certainly didn't make it look easy, but came through.
It kind of had to go this way, Bo. Like this whole season was a roller coaster, and even this game more intense than any. And our first ever Week 18, how fun is that? And that wasn't even enough. They had to do another extra quarter on top of that. So a game plus longer than any regular season I've ever seen in like starting in March when the 49ers traded up to number 3, then you have a rookie quarterback. Is it going to be Jimmy? Is it going to be the rookie? Jimmy plays bad at the beginning of the year. Oh, is it going to be the rookie? Then against these very same Rams, Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers play well and blow them out in prime time. And okay, 49ers have some life. And then from that point on, the 49ers were a different team. Then Jimmy gets hurt, which is like, of course he gets hurt because that has to happen, right? And the intrigue of Trey Lance plays pretty well in the second half. Is it going to be Lance? Is it going to be Jimmy? Jimmy's not 100%. I have no idea. Then Jimmy has to come out, look the way he did. The 49ers go in a 17-point hole. I mean, it almost had to be this way. It could not go any other way for the 49ers than to make it this gut-wrenching and this type of a roller coaster finish, but it was a lot of fun. And in the end, Kyle Shanahan pushed enough of the right buttons, and Jimmy Garoppolo made enough throws, and the 49ers were able to come out on top of this one and are in those playoffs along with a couple other teams from the NFC West.
Yeah, ticket to the dance. That's all you want. Yeah, 3 NFC West teams in the playoffs. And I mean, to say they rallied past the Rams is selling it short. I mean, this game early on, it was 17-0, and it looked like the 49ers were a no-show in this must-win scenario. How were they able to turn things around? Matthew Stafford looked like early Matthew Stafford. He was perfect, for a long time. He had more touchdowns than incompletions in the contest. How were they able to kind of change the tone of this game?
The defense set the tone, as they have a lot of the 49ers, very good games, very good seasons they've had recently have been defense first. And it was the defense finally getting a stop at the end of the first half. Stopping the bleeding was the important part first before you can put a Band-Aid on and start to sew that thing up and get it fixed and heal it up and go win a game. And they had a third down sack, got finally the Rams offense off the field, got it back to their offense. Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers went down. It was only 3 points, but they scored at the very end of the half. Instead of a 3-score game, it was a 2-score game going into the halftime. And then the 49ers get the ball back after halftime, go down, score again. They're running the heck out of the football. Deebo Samuel doing Deebo Samuel things. All of a sudden, oh no, look, it's a 1-score game. We're in this. And the momentum, you could just feel it. And it was a home game atmosphere for the 49ers in Los Angeles. It was so loud when they were on defense, especially as that momentum started to pick up in the second half. And then they were rolling. And then the Deebo Samuel trick play. I mean, Deebo Samuel had as many touchdowns as Jimmy Garoppolo. I got to give Jimmy credit for not folding. He's not 100%. He said it during the week. He said it again after the game. It effing hurts. Like his thumb he's injured. Ballsy of Kyle Shanahan to start him and stick with him in a 17-0 hole. And it ended up working out. They didn't win the game because of Jimmy Garoppolo. It was an ultimate team effort. Defense, Elijah Mitchell, the running game, Deebo Samuel, of course. It was a quintessential team effort for the 49ers. And you got the feeling that if the game went another quarter, another half, there'd be another pick from Jimmy, then another pick after that from Matthew Stafford. And that was the way he was going to go. And it was just the last interception was the one that finally sealed it in overtime when there was no time left.